Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk with Dan and Carol. We were just having a conversation about nests and homes and how it relates to us.
So what is a home to you? What do you mean?
Well, we were thinking about home and in relation to, we've been just watching our birds, and as fall is approaching here, we were thinking about the purpose of the nest for birds. And really, they build a nest in the spring with the intention of laying their eggs, raising their young, and booting those kids out once the fall is approaching. And the nest at that point for them has no more purpose. The purpose of that nest was solely for the raising of those offspring.
So is that the purpose of our home?
Well, not for me. For me, the purpose of our home, based on the climate in which we live, is to provide us with a warm, safe environment to really share our lives together. And so for us, we too are empty nesters in the last few years. Our kids now are grown and are away and at university and starting first jobs and things like that, and only home on sort of a temporary basis while they're working in the summer. And yet, for me, our home is still a home. It's a place where the two of us can share our lives, to invite others into our space, to share with them as well. However, the main purpose is a place for the two of us to really connect.
You know, that it's a reminder of some of the couples that we've worked with, that we've coached, where their kids leave. And it can be a major traumatic experience for some people because, parents get so involved with their kids and taking them to sports and activities and things like that. Their lives are virtually consumed by that, or they choose to do that. And then when the kids are gone, all of a sudden they don't know who their partner is. They don't necessarily have any use for their home. They don't really know what the purpose of it is anymore.
And it's, I think, because their lives have really gone sort of in separate directions. They've been very focused, in the experience I have of people in that situation. They've been very focused on raising their children and investing their energy there. And sometimes it's been they've neglected their relationship with their partner as well through that process.
And these may sound like simple little things. However, if you're in that spot, they can be major challenges and throw real wrenches into the relationship. So if you have that sort of a situation go on, whether it be an empty nest syndrome, a change of a job, a major financial downturn, or maybe upturn, but something major like that, a major change to your life, it can really put your relationship into a tailspin. So in those times, what do you think would be some of the key solutions, or the key things to really be aware of to keep the relationship growing?
That's a good question. So for me, it's really about focusing on what's important. And for me, what's important is my time with Dan, regardless of the environment, and investing in respectful, kind behaviors and joy and play and all of that stuff between the two of us. And the more I focus on that aspect of things rather than the physical structure of a house, then really that's what's important to me. So as we live in this house, it really becomes a home because I'm sharing it with you.
And the home truly can be a piece of great grounding, an anchor for some really great memories, some really great feelings that can keep the relationship strong and to keep it actually growing.
Very true. And with that's part of the challenge that some people have when they are letting go of a home as well, because of the grounding and basis that's there. So just be aware of that. Yeah.
So be aware of it. Notice and talk about some of the things that are really important to you and to your partner, and some of the common things, and really build on those, and make sure that you keep your relationship growing and thriving and flourishing every single day.
And I'm just reminded, as you're talking about that saying, home is really where the heart is. So just notice where your heart is and enjoy the process and have some fun.
Have some fun. Have a great day.